Ravens, Beyonce fans, and of course it's Christmas Day. Glad you could join us on this live stream on our KHOU 11 News digital platforms. I'm out here with photographer legend from Channel 11, Steve Barnes. He's the football expert, and he tells me these two teams playing here today are pretty evenly matched, but obviously the folks out here in the tailgate zone hoping the Texans pull out a big win. And as you can see, just because it's Christmas Day, people aren't forgetting the holiday. In fact, Santa himself is here. His name is Louie in his other life. And as you can see, he's very popular as people come by to take pictures with Santa Claus. Santa, or Louie, happens to be a season ticket holder as well and a longtime tailgater here outside NRG Park. Louie, Mr. Santa.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, just flew around the world, got here a little bit ago for the tailgate. Lone Spot Tailgators is the place to be. If you're in the lot, you're at home, you're coming on up, come over here and stop by with us. A little tired, got to drink some water. Rudolph left his bells. I had to bring those too. You know, got a lot to try and get in today. You think Christmas is over, but no. We got a job to do in the stadium today, and Santa's going to try and pull the Texans through.
Is it special the game happens to be on Christmas Day?
You know, I guess being a Santa, it really is. If I wasn't a Santa, I don't know that it would be that much special. I'd still be here, but, you know, being Santa Claus and taking pictures with, you know, hundreds of people out here in the parking lot, it's just great, really.
What about diehard fans? Would it being a holiday, would it matter to them? They'd still be here?
I think that a lot of the diehard fans might not be here today, the super diehards. I mean, I would have been here no matter what, but I know a lot of guys that didn't come. You know, they only got 2 tickets, they got large families, they want to spend their day with their family. My family, I have an elf here with me, and the rest of my family's at a family Christmas party. But we prioritize this.
And it looks and sounds like you're making up for them not being here.
Oh, I mean, golly, if you're not out here having fun with everybody and just taking care of all the business and putting joy on people's faces and giving the young kids more toys and putting stickers on them and give them a candy bar or whatever else they want, just keeping the spirit up.
What's your prediction today?
I don't know who's playing for the Ravens. I haven't seen if Flowers was still playing, but you know I'm going Texans. I'm waiting for this offense to bust out. I'm going to go 27-20 Texans.
Did the Ravens get toys last night?
Toys? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Did you not see the interview with Lamar Jackson? He's only worried about watching Beyonce at halftime. He don't care about this game right now. We're focused.
Speaking of Queen Bee, are you excited about halftime at all?
I don't know a whole bunch about the Queen Bee. I mean, I guess I've seen some videos here in the last week that, you know, I hadn't changed my thought about her either way. I've heard some of her music. I really don't know a lot about her.
I would guess that a lot of people, though, are paying attention to this game today more than they might otherwise.
Well, I mean, you got everybody sitting at home across the country. There's one game on right now, the Steelers and the Chiefs. Everybody's having their brunch or their lunch, and if they're not, they're going to be having it during the Texans-Ravens game. So we're the only game in town. So we're the only game in the country right now, and you know, we'll have a little Beyonce sideshow.
Well, Santa Claus, a.k.a. Louie, thanks for talking to us.
Hey.
And by the way, I should mention that I finally made the nice list, and that's from Santa himself.
You got it.
So after all these years, thanks,
Finally,
Santa.
hey, it took a couple years, but he's all right.
All right, thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
Thank you.
We'll leave him to taking more photos. Let's mill around this crowd a little bit. Hey guys, how are you? What's your name?
Robert.
Robert, and you are not a Vikings fan, a Texans
Absolutely.
fan in a Vikings hat.
Absolutely.
What does that represent?
So this is just a style that's me and the way to love the team. I had an original one that was paper mache from about 2002 to 2006. It gave out and I bought this one.
And this young lady has a story, I'm told.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is my daughter, Jazz. So I brought her to her first Texans game in 2019 when she was in kindergarten. During the game, J.J. Watt played catch with her because our tickets are front row in the bullpen, crazy fan section. And then during the game, one of the players, as part of his touchdown celebration, gave her the ball, which we still have at home. So it made a lifelong fan out of her.
So Jazz, how old were you then?
5.
And you still have the ball, huh?
Yes.
Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Is J.J. Watt your favorite all-time player now?
Probably, yeah.
What about current players? CJ?
Yeah.
What about Beyonce? Are you excited about the halftime show at all?
Yes.
Why?
Because Beyonce's awesome.
What do you like most about her?
Probably just how like she performs her songs just with like such a shock factor definitely.
This is a pretty cool Christmas, right?
Yes.
Are you glad you got to come to the game? And I assume you were a good girl and got some good things this morning.
Yep, I am excited. I'm glad I came to the game.
Thank you, Jazz and Robert. You have a great time today at the tailgate and the game and during the halftime show, of course. Let's continue our little mosey through this crowd. As you can see, the tailgate area is filling in pretty nicely. You know, the weather is, I guess, not iffy at this point. It's overcast for sure, and I think we felt a raindrop or two just a few moments ago, but the sun peeked out a little bit, so we're hoping that there's a little bit more sunshine to come. But if it stays like this, I think these people will be happy as long as they're dry and having fun. And with a lot of great food and beverages. There's a fried turkey station in the back, some deep fryers, 2 of them going, keeping those constant birds coming. People enjoying a holiday treat that they might not otherwise have on a regular Texans day. Maybe the turkeys are here representing Christmas Day. I see some Christmas tamales too, I believe, and a whole spread here. Yes, young ladies, very excited. Hey, Steph.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, man, we're doing live television, man.
And obviously some people not in the holiday spirit necessarily. I think we just
I am.
encountered a Scrooge or a Grinch.
No, he's an angry elf. We don't need any angry elves today. It's all love.
Steph, tell me about your anticipation for this game. You've been planning it for a while?
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about having Beyonce out here since like the early years of the franchise, and it's happening. It's relevant. It's happening. We have the Brian Cushing jersey out. We're going hard today. Can't you tell I'm not the angry elf, but I'm kind of close to it. with
And
Ravens.
you were showing me something you got for Christmas earlier.
Oh yeah, this is my belt, you know, for helping give people beverages. Look at how beautiful that is. Now it's 8%, you shouldn't drink a whole one of those, but it's nice to taste. They're Spindle Tops in Northwest Houston.
Tell me about some of the food you've sampled here today.
Okay, this is the most amazing meal, like Christmas meal. We very rarely have a game on Christmas Day. So we have fried turkey, we got the spicy side. Wait, let me show you
Okay.
this. Spicy side, not so spicy side, fried turkey. This is incredible stuffing. And then we also have fried rice, combo fried rice, because we're fancy like that. And then we got, look, mashers. We got broccoli casserole,
I was gonna say, what is that?
tamales.
What would Christmas in Houston be without tamales?
We're doing, like, anything that goes in our tailgate is now Texas because we own all of it. All of it. We own all of it. We are the world. Okay, then we got chips, mixed kolaches from Ellinger. And then I think this is peppermint bark. And then Antones. Antones for all y'all that miss Antones, we got it here for you. Come to Houston. We want to take care of you. We want you to have a home. Christmas is about home and the family.
And tell me about the Lone Spot Tailgaters. This is a long time tailgating team.
When I first became a Texan fan in 2002, I didn't have a tailgate. And we met these people that had one spot. They were the Lone Spot Tailgaters. And then it just got bigger and bigger. And we got to know each other over 2 decades, and we just uplift each other because that's what everything's about. Sports, Christmas, everything.
I see some old faces from the franchises past.
Yes, all these people are champions. They are the kings and queens of Houston.
And some tasty beverages, of course, go along with tailgating, right?
Yes, and we're very cognizant that people beverage in their own way, so we have tequila to all sorts of non-alcoholic options because we want our friends that don't drink alcohol to feel good here too.
You guys were saying sometimes you have a live band, but this year it's a DJ.
This year it's
this
a
game,
DJ.
I should say.
Well, you know, sometimes like we don't know what's going to happen here, really. Like it's all about like you're showing up, you have changed, you're like the butterfly that has changed things. We don't know what's going to happen today, and that's kind of the fun of it. You know, so many things are predictable. I don't know what's going to happen today, but what I do know is that this is a Super Bowl level tailgate, and they're happening all over the stadium, and it's beautiful.
You are a Beyonce fan, along with a Texans fan.
Yes.
How much do you think her performance at halftime is generating interest in this game?
You know, it's Ravens-Texans. There's going to be plenty of interest. It's the only national game going at that time. Well, then Texans do it up a little extra, so we need to get some Beyonce in. We get styling. We're doing all this stuff today, aren't we? Yeah. You're like, look, is this the best tailgate you've ever been to? The best day of the best Christmas? You're going to remember this Christmas, aren't you?
Definitely the best tailgate on Christmas Day I've been to.
We're going to have all the Christmas spirit. It's like Elf, the end of Elf. Santa starts flying with all the Christmas spirit. We make our own vibes in Houston, and that's what's happening right now.
Steph, thanks for talking to me.
Anytime.
I think she's already working on an Elf 2 script, from what she told me. Here's some more folks enjoying the food, fried turkey. Someone made a joke earlier that it was fried raven, but I think it's just turkey. Spicy and regular, as they said. Let's continue walking here along this row of tailgaters and these huge parking lots outside NRG Stadium, filled with different tents, fancy RVs, not so fancy RVs, folks like these who are Texaned out. Can we talk to you real quick?
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers, huh? But you have a Texans shirt on.
I know. I'm a Steeler fan first and a Texans fan second.
Are you a longtime tailgater?
We're longtime tailgaters. You missed our smoked salmon roasty. It was superb.
Absolutely.
That sounds delicious.
It was delicious.
And you guys are longtime tailgaters, Texans fans?
Since day one.
Oilers fans too, I guess?
Yeah,
Oilers
we
season
did that
ticket
too.
holders.
But she was that big, we were Oilers fans.
Tell me about this game happening on a holiday.
Couldn't be better.
It's fun. This is great.
I hope it's a new Christmas tradition for our family to come here on Christmas morning.
So maybe they'll schedule more games
That's right.
when Christmas lands on
That's right.
Sundays at least.
Yes, absolutely.
Or any day.
Now, let's talk about Beyonce. A lot of interest in this game centered around the halftime show. Are you a fan?
I'm a fan of Beyonce. I think it's really great that she decided to come to Houston on Christmas for us. Yep.
Come back home, I guess.
Beyonce.
Oh, right.
Any predictions for the game?
Oh, I want to see a good game today. It depends on what team shows up,
Texans
you know?
by 10.
And both teams are fairly evenly matched, record-wise.
Early.
Record-wise, yeah, they're only a game difference, yeah.
Just contain Lamar. We'll win by 10.
Who's your favorite player?
Come on, CJ Stroud.
Stroud.
Is that just the go-to answer for everyone?
That's right, it
He's
is.
the best.
It is.
Yeah.
And tell me about what's your spread here.
Well, we hire this chef who happens to be our friend, Gary. He brings great food.
He
and then-
cooks, and we take turns planning the
Yep.
menu, and he always cooks, so it's always good.
How long have you been tailgating?
Oh, 2000.
Since 2002.
Since basically the stadium was
Correct.
everything.
Since the first game.
Yep.
Yeah.
This spot.
23
family
years.
tradition as generations come.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Many generations.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about tailgating?
Just the fellowship and the fun and
Being together.
being together.
Yeah.
That's the best
Means
part.
a lot.
Maybe the beverages?
Maybe.
Well, that could be part
but
of it.
family's
but,
more important. I choose family over the beverages.
Now, how did this affect your regular Christmas celebration?
Well, we'll have Christmas Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate Boxing
It
Day
did,
in
yeah.
fine style.
We just put it off till tomorrow so we could be here today.
And you still had Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
And
we did.
Christmas
We had
Eve,
our
game
traditional
today,
Norwegian Christmas Eve
Christmas
last night.
morning tomorrow.
Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Well, someone mentioned you had smoked salmon. Does that
Well,
go along
no,
with
no,
that?
no, this is lutefisk and lefse.
That's our Norwegian meal. I
It's
had it
kind of
last
like
night.
salted cod.
I think I've
It's
had it
it's
before.
an acquired
Yeah.
taste. Yes.
Very salty, obviously.
Well, no, it can
Well,
be.
you rinse it in, like soak it, right?
Oh yeah, and then we bake ours, so it's
Bacon.
really good,
It's
really
pretty
delicious.
It's bland, but you just put a lot of butter and salt on
It's
it.
less mashed potatoes and the fish and a lot of melted butter.
Yeah.
You know, kind of drools down your chin.
And so far, the weather's working out pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome
We're
after
glad
what
there's
happened
not
last
rain.
night.
Yeah.
Jeez, this
Glad
is great.
there's not rain. Yeah.
Thank you guys for talking to us. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Why don't we go over and see these folks now from Norwegian food. I'm not sure what they have over here. Hey, how are y'all? We're from KHOU.
Hello.
Tell me about your spread here and your family.
Go ahead, tell them all about it.
We're the original tailgating group from the inaugural season. We've been here all these years tailgating. The team's gotten smaller
And bigger.
and bigger over the years, but we love coming out and celebrating the holidays with our family.
You have your Santa hat on.
I do.
Tell me about this landing on a Christmas day and how that made it special.
You know, it's just being with friends and family and being part of the Houston community and the fabric of Houston, the Texans.
Did this affect your holiday in any way or just made it more interesting?
Made it just more robust. We were counting all our blessings today.
And the weather
The weather
has worked out,
no
right?
rain. It worked out perfectly.
And I assume these young ladies, and maybe you, are Beyonce fans?
We are Beyonce fans.
A lot of interest in this game because of the halftime show.
That's right. As soon as Beyonce was announced, I know that We all got our tickets, and all the single ladies are here too, I'm sure.
Maybe looking for a football player. Any favorite player on the Texans team?
You know,
Let me guess, CJ.
we're proud of CJ. He's from Houston, born and raised, so we're very proud of our Texans quarterback. So go Texans!
Any predictions for the game today?
Texas better win.
Better win?
24-21 Texans.
24-21.
Yeah.
What do you think their biggest strength is? The biggest strength for the Texans?
Biggest strength for their Texans, their running game will be all right today. I'm convinced. Defense, though, for sure. Defense
And
for sure.
I can tell you're excited about the halftime show, too.
No, not really, but you know.
And you had some snacks and things?
Little pot roast and a charcuterie board.
Say that again.
Little pot roast and charcuterie board.
And plenty of beverages, I assume.
Plenty of beverages. Some champagne to celebrate our win today, hopefully.
So you have champagne in case or in hopes of a win.
In hopes of a win, yes. Or to, cover the sorrows in case of a loss.
How long have you been part of this tailgating team?
We've been around for about 10 years. Yeah, about 10 years.
What makes it special?
Just like Tracy was saying, hanging out with family and friends really makes it special, having some time together before we go into the games and, enjoying the games with family and friends makes it that much better.
So a lot of people I know tailgate and then watch the game on TV and stuff. You actually go into the game.
We do. We do go into the game. We've had season tickets for several years, and we get to sit with our friends, so we enjoy our time out here. We go into the game, made some really special memories. We've gone to games. I think our first season out here, I was actually pregnant with my youngest daughter who's here, and she's now 11, so we've been here for a while.
Good memories for her, too.
Yeah, definitely.
And I assume she had a regular Christmas, too.
She did, yeah. We celebrated Christmas Eve last night. They actually didn't know they were coming to the game until last night, so this whole time they thought we were abandoning them for Christmas, but we surprised them last night, so they're super excited.
You were excited about that? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for talking to us. Enjoy the game and your Christmas. Merry Christmas. Some Beyonce and not so much Beyonce fans. Maybe there'll be Beyonce fans after the halftime show. I'm sure it'll be a great thing. Some more folks waving to us. As Santa mentioned earlier, a lot of regulars may not be coming today because of the holiday, but certainly a lot of people out here enjoying the tailgating, despite it being a holiday, despite the potentially threatening weather we thought we may have today. But again, it's fared pretty well so far, and we look forward to a great game inside NRG Stadium, a great party here outdoors, and again, a great halftime show. For now, I'm Jason Miles from NRG Park for KHOU 11 News.